Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we have the best places to visit in Dublin, Ireland. How you even say it? Yeah, in 2022. We in 2025 right now. About 3 years old. So, but wait, we still gonna get to it, man. We're gonna see the best places to visit. Let's see.
For its beautiful environment, nice people, and rich history.
One thing I know for sure about Ireland, man, I know the greenery over there is crazy. I love greenery. I love when I go somewhere and the place is just green, like like it's just beautiful, man. I love it. Let's know that I love it.
And it does not disappoint. There are countless fantastic sites to visit in Dublin, no matter what you enjoy seeing or doing. And once you get a taste of this city, you won't want to leave.
Okay.
It features everything from castles to green areas, as well as a thriving, welcoming nightlife that is well known throughout the world. For some people, deciding where to go in Dublin might be difficult. It's easy to get lost in the little streets or end yourself in the wrong neighborhood. We prepared this guide to assist you in identifying and finding all of the greatest places to eat, sightsee, and experience in Dublin.
Let's go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of our new videos. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Come on.
Number 1, Phoenix Park. This
Okay.
is a rather busy park, so it's unlikely that you'll be able to sit and rest here.
Ooh, okay. We starting up hot, man. This is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, let's go.
Instead, it promotes physical exercise. As a result, it's the ideal spot to get some fresh air while working off some of the heavier dishes you'll be eating in Dublin.
Okay.
It's also a great spot to watch some wildlife in the middle of the city. Green spaces in the heart of cities are critical for everyone's health. So make sure to include this park in your Dublin agenda.
Okay.
If you like to exercise by running, this park is renowned among runners and hosts the city's annual marathon. If you don't want to run, come in and see if you can spot the park's resident deer herd. There's nothing like witnessing wild creatures in the heart of a city to get your adrenaline pumping. 2. The Temple Bar. The Temple Bar is undoubtedly one of Dublin's most famous bars, with travelers from all over the world going to drink within its legendary walls. Despite the fact that the bar's history stretches back to the early 1300s, it continues to be
Like, that's another thing I love about Ireland and countries like the UK and stuff like that. I really love it simply because of even like most part of Europe are like this too. The history that you guys have, like you talking about like a bar, you're talking about the 1300s. That's why you said, right? I'm like, wow, man. It could be anything, and you see like, oh yeah, this been there for forever. Like, it's been there since the 1200, 1300, 1400s. Like, wow, that's amazing, man. The history is just so rich over there.
due to its distinctive red exterior, superb position in the middle of the city, and status as a major component of Dublin's central nightlife scene. At the moment, the Temple Bar is the most popular bar among young travelers, and even some residents eager to enjoy a night out with a glass, or two, or three of powerful Irish whiskey. There are also several taverns and multi-cuisine restaurants serving traditional Irish cuisine. If you stay here long enough, you'll be able to enjoy plenty of live music in this lively area. This location is once again a must-see. 3. St. Patrick's Cathedral. This church is the largest church in all of Ireland and one of the most popular hotspots in Dublin for tourists. This cathedral, which is nearly 800 years old, has seen changes in Irish culture, politics, and religion throughout the centuries. It's also a work of art in and of itself, with a beauty that will remind you why you came to Dublin in the first place.
That is
This
beautiful,
Dublin
man.
must-see is the ultimate resting place of Jonathan Swift, the author of Gulliver's Travels and one of Dublin's beloved sons. Bring your camera and spend some time visiting this well-known Dublin attraction.
Wow.
Make sure to explore both inside and out, as there are several historical and gorgeous aspects that warrant your attention and will look fantastic in images. 4. Halfpenny Bridge. This bridge is one of Dublin's most well-known attractions, and you've
Yeah, I've seen this before. I've seen this before on Instagram and stuff like that.
probably seen it in novels, on television, or on postcards. The bridge was the first pedestrian bridge across the river, and its name refers to the fee that pedestrians had to pay to pass it when it was erected in 1816. Walking through areas with hundreds of years of history is a fantastic feeling, and you'll get that feeling when you cross this bridge. Today,
Wow.
it's a bright and lovely white picket structure over the river, so take a little walk. After that, Find a spot on the bank where you can take a good photo of it reaching out over the river below. 5. Dublin Castle. Dublin Castle is a must-see for anybody visiting Dublin. The historical events that took place in this building were crucial to the creation of the city that exists today, and it's also a visually stunning structure that will transport you to medieval times with knights on horseback. The castle offers both self-guided and guided tours of the 11-acre grounds. It's a vast castle with a lot of rooms to view, so if you want to learn more about its secrets, take the guided tour. The Chapel Royal, the Garden Museum, and the Chester Beatty Library, as well as the majestic gardens that surround the area, are all worth seeing. One of the best locations to visit in Dublin if you want to learn about the city's history. It also has a lot of exhibits and structures that you should see while in Dublin. This edifice has witnessed some of Ireland's most significant events. 6. Trinity College. The best place to start your Dublin trip is definitely Trinity College.
Okay.
It is the oldest university in Ireland, having been founded in 1592 by Queen Elizabeth I. It is located in the heart of the capital and is steeped in tremendous history. Trinity, which sits on a beautiful 40-acre location, has kept part of its historic isolation of cobbled squares, gardens, and parks, and is known the world over for its collection of outstanding treasures. The Book of Kells, a 9th century illuminated manuscript, the Books of Durrell and Armagh, and an antique Irish harp are all on permanent display. The precious items are on display in the treasury and the long room, which houses over 200,000 of Trinity's oldest books and hosts regular literary exhibitions. Trinity is a refuge in the midst of a hectic neighborhood. Jonathan Swift, well known as the author of Gulliver's Travels, Oscar Wilde, Bram Stoker, author of Dracula, and playwright Samuel Beckett are just a few of the prominent alumni.
Wait, is it like, do they still have school over there or no? Do people still go to college there? Tell me in the comments, please.
7. Grafton Street. If you want to spend some money, this is one of the nicest spots to go in Dublin. A diverse collection of stores and eateries that may keep you occupied for days. Grafton Street is the heart of modern Dublin's culture and action, and it's always bustling with exciting things to see and do. All the way down the street, you'll discover buskers singing U2, traditional fiddle players, and singer-songwriters, as well as a variety of boutiques and department stores. There are also some fantastic cafes and restaurants where you may rest your feet while also giving your credit card a rest. This area will take the better part of a day to explore. Enjoy the pleasant atmosphere while shopping for souvenirs and listening to some fantastic free music. When you're hungry, head to Belize Oriental Cafe, one of Dublin's most famous attractions, and a Dublin institution since 1927.
Wow.
8. The Cliffs of Moher. This is the one to go
I've
on
seen this.
if you have time in your Dublin itinerary for a true day excursion.
Wow.
The Cliffs of Moher.
Wow. This is extremely beautiful, man. Look at this. Bro, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this greenery. And you have the beautiful ocean. Oh, man, this is beautiful. Nah, this is beautiful, man. Top tier beautiful.
Just outside of town have been popularized in films such as Harry Potter and The Half-Blood Prince and The Princess Bride. They're much better in person, with an incredibly breathtaking view of the ocean. This is the Ireland you came to see, and it's one of the best sites in Dublin to visit for breathtaking views. It's not difficult to find a day tour company that offers regular trips to the cliffs. Make a day of it by visiting any tourism center. Don't forget to bring your camera, because the vistas are just as good as they appear on TV and in movies. 9. Guinness Storehouse Factory. Tourists flock to one of Dublin's most popular attractions. You can't visit Ireland without learning about its most famous drink. So buy a ticket and learn about Guinness history. The interior of this structure is built to resemble a pint of Guinness, and it is known as the world's largest pint. The remaining 7 stories of the structure are dedicated to Irish brewing history, demonstrating exactly how popular this beverage is in Ireland. Purchase a ticket and join the tour to discover everything there is to know about the Guinness family and the history of the beverage. The past is more interesting than you might expect, and you'll find yourself at the Gravity Bar at the end of it. This bar, located on the 7th floor, provides 360-degree views of Dublin's skyline as well as the opportunity to have a pint. 10. St. Stephen's Green. After filling up at Bewley's Oriental Cafe, take a short walk to Fuseliers Arch, the primary entrance to St. Stephen's Green, at the top of Grafton Street. Around the green, as it's known locally, Georgian buildings abound. albeit several were regrettably lost to redevelopment in the 1960s, 1970s, and 1980s. The 22-acre park is a Dublin jewel and a haven of peace away from the city's hustle and bustle. When the weather permits, stretch out on the grass for some rest and relaxation, or pack a picnic lunch and join the locals. The grounds are surrounded by immaculate flower beds. There's also an elegant fountain in the park center, as well as a bridge over a duck pond and a children's playground. During the 1916 uprising, the park was the site of fierce fighting, but both sides agreed that hostilities should pause while the park keeper fed the ducks.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good video. This is a very good video. I wish there was more greenery in the video, but I guess it's because this is the city. This is the city. It's not the countryside. I feel like in the countryside you have way more greenery and stuff like that. But again, it was a very, very good video, man. Like when it comes to these countries and Europe and stuff like that, it's just so much history, man. So much history, so much to see, and like and again, there was no food, man. Come on, you gotta show the food, man. You gotta show the food and stuff like that. So again, it was a very good video. I enjoyed it. I want to go to Europe, man. I want to go to Europe so bad and visit these countries, man, and stuff like that. I don't know when that will be, but I do want to go. Again, thank you guys for watching with me. If this is your first time on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.